Hello. It's me. Hot hatches are the future. They have angry front ends that make them look like sports cars. They have rear ends that make them look like tall bubble butts that can make them functional. You can fit things in them like a box, maybe 2 boxes. They have 4 doors, which makes your mom and insurance company happy. And you know what? They're quirky. Like, they have quirky drivetrains and fun marketing that makes them appealing to people like me and to people like you. But then the question does come about when we start seeing them not as popular anymore. We start to question why we are seeing less and less of them of each day. It's concerning. Shocks and gasps. Oh, the drama. In all honesty, hot hatches are sitting in a pretty peculiar spot right now in the aftermarket scene that has had some people turning away from them as their next automotive purchase. I'm Alex, Alex.fi on Instagram, and today we're gonna be talking about if and when and how and are hot hatches dying. And if you guys are looking to pick up a set of BBS wheels, we actually just partnered with them to do a wheel giveaway. Pick up a t-shirt gets you automatically entered in to win a free set of up to their performance line BBS wheels. It's pretty gnarly, and every shirt that you pick up helps us make a donation to United Way. There will be a description link below. You can feel free to check it out. While you're down there, press the subscribe button. And if you guys are looking for aftermarket wheels, tires, or suspension, you can scroll on past the free wheel giveaway and just hit fitmentindustries.com so you can check out what we've got on the site. Spoiler alert, it's pretty much everything. Transition. 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 Can you do that? That's why you're my favorite, Max. Hot hatches are good for a lot of things. So when we started hearing that not as many people were buying them, we decided to go on the whole, like, hold on there, bud, because they should be, in all definitions, crushing it. But there are a few things that the good old hatches in the USA may be having a few issues with. That could be causing the consumer to go straight to Daenerys on the whole idea and just burning the whole thing to smithereens. Now, right off the bat, hot hatches have a new player in the game that has entered, and they would be called the SUV. SUVs are insanely popular right now, like the fastest growing category of vehicles in the USA. We did a video a few months ago that was even asking if SUVs are trucks or car people, and it was kind of a confusing one that we didn't really end up with any sort of answer. Not only that, but their previously super high price is now no longer a thing, which is kind of a weird thing to talk about. Q5s have actually taken over the world of SUVs because of their price, rebates, styles, and all that good stuff. Sure, it's not as fast as a hot hatch, but it's still more comfortable. It has nice interior and the fancy drawing thing in the center console that I still can't get over. It's pretty neat. SUVs like the Q5 and even the Tiguan are becoming more popular right now. You can throw it on some air suspension, rotiforms, and some Continental tires, and you're ready to rock and roll for just about anything, son. With more space, more utility, and more comfort. Throw a roof rack on it. Now you're a utilitarian, okay? Not that bad. Take a few pictures in the park. Now all of a sudden, you've transcended the car show scene, and now you are an adventurer. You've changed your Instagram bio from entrepreneur to adventurer, and then you put the pine cone emoji, all right? Taking it past just the fact that enthusiasts are growing up, but the prices of hot hatches are now becoming similar in price to their SUV big brother and a lot of other competitive models. And that's just it too, because back a while ago, that wasn't really the case. And it's not just hot hatches that have seemed to go up in price. If you're buying new things these days, hot hatches are not the most affordable option in the world. Used is where they shine. For around the same price as a hot hatch, you can pick up a new Mustang. Not sure how you feel about that, but you can also go pick up a Chevy Camaro or even a rebated Charger or Challenger. Yeah. Now, not a lot of people buy hot hatches for the same reason they would go buy a Mustang, but it does start to sell the question of why you would buy a hot hatch. Would it be for versatility? Get yourself a Q5 and change your Instagram bio. Speed? Grab a Mustang. They're actually not that bad, even if you get the base model one. Looks, maybe there's a point there. So is it the hype? I mean, they're no longer as cool as they used to be, maybe, potentially, question mark? That's not true. I think what it really comes down to is a lot of the new hot hatches are still a popular option, but they're not as much in the scene as they used to be. Though you could say that some of that happened to do with almost any recent fun car. Take a look at the Hyundai Genesis, the Stinger, the RS, and more, and a lot of them seem to have this big limelight for a while, and then people have a tendency to almost forget about them for some reason. They used to dominate the Facebook groups and forum pages, but that has now changed to, I don't know, what do people talk about on the internet these days? Honestly, it does seem to be like a lot of people with daily drivers that used to be the hot hatch thing are now moving to different things. Maybe people are just growing up. Does that mean that hot hatches are dying? Well, probably not. I mean, really, hot hatches deserve a special place in our hearts. They make fantastic first vehicles to own that are fun to drive, cheap to own, and won't break the bank if you buy them pre-owned or maybe after a few recalls, because Volkswagen still just likes to push the envelope in terms of what's deemed legal and safe. But that's besides the point. Hot hatches are a great car to modify and they're a ton of fun to drive around. But if you're looking for something as you get a little bit older, it seems a lot of people are growing up past the hot hatch and just getting a bigger version of a hot hatch that they would then call the SUV. A lot of people seem to be transitioning from the GTI or the ST to the Tiguan or Q5. I think people are just growing up, and I think I just made myself sad. So maybe it's just the older generation of car enthusiasts that are fading out of hatches, which could be a very viable reason. I mean, I'm not 16 anymore, so there could be a chance. What do you think? Let your boy know in the comments and let's find out if maybe we're just out of our mind. And maybe hot hatches are still in the same place they've always been, which is right at the top of everyone's first or second car purchase. But hey, if you're looking for aftermarket wheels, tires, or suspension for your hot hatch or otherwise, be sure to hit us up at fitmentindustries.com, where we pretty much got it all. Airlift, rotiform, Woyshnis. We got the 3-piece, the 1-piece, the cast, lowering springs, pretty much everything you can imagine. It'd be pretty cool if you check it out. Anyway, I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we will see you later. Peace.